Greetings from Redondo Beach. I wanted to do a quick video. I felt inspired to do so. I've been wanting to do it for a while. So basically, the topic of today's video is the streets of Southern California and why they need somebody from not just the Midwest, but from Chicago to actually look at all of this. Over there, I've had this conversation before, by the way. There's gang activity. And the bottom line is, when the police are not in control of the streets, it makes the entire community unsafe, whether they care or not about being in control, which, to be honest with you, almost to a man, most of them don't. Whether they're alcoholics, whether there's something else wrong with them, I don't know. When I say I support the blue and I support the badge, I support that, but I also support the people that are actually living up to that. And to be very, very honest with you, I can count on one hand the police officers that I've dealt with here all over Southern California that I actually believe is competent enough to hold down a job, let alone one in public safety. I gotta say this too. Two of the people I'm thinking of were black, were African American. Why is that important? Because Donald Trump, the people that, whatever wing that is, the hillbilly wing of that, they lost. This is not about them anymore. And so what I'm saying again, I'm going to repeat this, just so we're clear that the only one who's actually doing a community watch in this community is me. So obviously, here's Pacific Coast Highway. Let me see if I can get a shot of, here it is, PCH. I'm at Ruby and PCH. Now, some of you may need a refresher that there's typically two sides to any street. In fact, I don't think there's any street known to man that doesn't have two sides. And there's a bus stop over there. And bus stops are usually staggered, but this one, for whatever reason, both of the stops are directly across from each other. There's all kinds of stupid shit like that in Southern California, by the way, which I will get to either later in this video or in a later video. But the point is, it's a classic con game, shell game. You got the guy across the street who's a shill, and you got the other guy across the street who plays the whole thing off, and they act like they don't know each other, but in fact they're a team. Now, whether they're actually stealing isn't the point. They are stealing. They are suspect. But again, because we have a lot of rinky-dink people running things here, in their minds they think they're helping these people and being liberal. In other words, I don't know if it's a Scientology thing or what, but whether it's like an offshoot of whatever the program that L. Ron Hubbard came up with, it doesn't matter. They got it. These people, if you're not crazy, then you need to get that shit out of there, because they make it seem as if they're working with these gang members as a way to improve public safety. And that isn't working. It's not working. It doesn't work. It makes the community unsafe because, again, the police are clearly not in control of these streets. And most of them don't want to be, because most of these people have political jobs. Most of these people are political hacks. And they don't have performance metrics. So when you have a situation like that, again, what I know for sure about that, and I'm going to leave it at this, is that that's a gang that's claiming control of that particular corner. And they're doing it not just unimpeded, they're doing it with the cooperation of this local police department, which I'm trying to be as respectful as I can and not name the police department in question. Here, let me give you, by the way, here I am. This is Guadalupe and Pacific Coast Highway. Okay? So, can you see? Here's the streets. You don't need to see it, okay? I think it's pretty clear where I'm at. So, it's frustrating to somebody of my intelligence level, because the thing of it is, the Chicago Police Department is a real police department, even more so than the NYPD. The history of CPD goes back to the late 19th century, when the modern iteration of the Chicago Police Department was formed by Scotland Yard detectives. Now, they're falling apart too, but not quite. At least I haven't been back to Chicago in like 6 or 7 years. It's not the case here. And I'd love to do like a historical research on that to see if it's actually true, what I suspect, that this police department was formed by the Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus right around the same time. In fact, a few of these police officers and security, quote unquote security people, they look inbred.